sorry. I look like I'm tired, and it's true. But our internet is working now. So last week on Sunday, we started new signs, and part were people signs. So get ready. People, it's two P's. People, towards yourself. Then we had person or agent. When we do, like, for example, there'd be like teacher, be teach, and then down for the body, teacher. But when we just do person, you can go straight down with the P's. Then there's friend. Take your X's, cross, and cross. There you go. Class, C's, class. In school, we do group with G's, group. So you've got group, but I do it down a little bit lower. Group. Then we had sweetheart, so over your heart, sweetheart, sweetheart. Neighbor, neighbor, neighbor. Also, Kim had said, I believe you could do, like, person was, I think the dominant one was behind. So close, and then the person. Close person would be neighbor also. Then there was policeman, like the badge, cop or policeman. And then we had firemen. It was like you come up here like this almost. I learned it more with a flat hand, fireman, or you could do fireman or firewoman, I'm sure, to do that also. But the fireman was more of the shield. And soldier, soldier, soldier. Two A's. There's A's. Soldier. Teacher again. We had teacher. I'm going to try to get the top part of my head better here, but then I want you to be able to see teacher. Okay. Doctor. D at the wrist. Also, we can see with an M at the wrist for medical, so medical doctor. Nurse with an N, nurse at the wrist, nurse. And dentist, you can either do dentist, you can do dentist, but I think they did like dentist maybe, but I have seen dentist now more. Principal, it's clockwise with the P, principal. Now they said principal. So I'm going to double check myself to do it correct myself if I'm wrong. I've done it clockwise with the P, but they said counterclockwise. I'll check and tell you in class or if I remember on the video. President, president, president. King with the K, king. It's like a sash. You can do queen with the Q. Prince or princess, it would be context with a P. Deaf, deaf, deaf. hearing, hearing. By the mouth where we speak, hearing. Okay, then there's the next group. And I apologize, I am tired tonight. So, here we go. School. Book. Now remember our nouns, two movements, book. If you're going to open the book, but book. Okay. Read. With the, like your eyes are reading. Read. Study. Study. Learn. 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 So you're taking it from the book. Learn. Memorize. Memorize. Hold it there in the mind. Memorize. Lesson. 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 And then paper. 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 Almost comes back towards my body a little bit. Paper. Paper. Test. 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 Kim said quiz. They would many times spell quiz. Quiz. But test. Write. 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 Language. 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 And I said lasagna. I move it like noodles. Kim said noodles. Here's spaghetti. Some people do spaghetti. And then lasagna you move. But language, straight out. Language. Sign language. So I just showed you the sign language. We have question. You just draw a question mark. Or if I want to do, you want to ask me, then I come towards myself with the ask. Ask me. I'll ask you. I'll ask all of you. Answer. 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 Your dominant is a little more forward. Answer. Library. The L. Library. Story. Also, you could say Jesus' parables were like a story also, so you might use that. It's different than message. I learned like message. Some people, it says here that they were doing story like this. Story to me was more of the whole hand. Message would be the two F signs almost coming apart. We had dictionary. So dictionary, kind of towards you a little bit, kind of like you're pushing against the page. Dictionary. History, 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 history. Scissors. Remember the two movements? Who. We did these signs before. Who or who. Who. So you have it kind of who, wiggling that index, or who, straight index. Then what we had, what with the index finger coming down, what. We had what, like what in your eyebrows. Let's see here. what. We also had what. So W to T, what. I kind of went open hand, but it should be W, what. On to T, when. So it's almost like going on the face of a clock that's outside here, when. So when, and remember, furrowed eyebrows, when. Where are you going? My arm stayed still, but my hand goes back and forth. Where? And why is, you make the why. Why? Why? Kids will say, you need to do something. And they might go, why? Why? Or why? How? How? But if we know, how are you? Kind of slang. How are you? Instead of doing how are you? How are you? But how is this? Then we did some colors. So the next part, we did colors. We had red, almost like underneath the lipstick, red. Pink was the P, and we had the index finger for, I'm sorry, it's the middle finger that comes down for pink. So even though this is a P, it's your middle finger that touches pink. And then yellow with the Y, blue, the B, green, and we had orange, and we had white, like you're taking it off of the shirt, white. Black is the straight finger crossed. If you bend it, remember that's summer. So black. Brown with the B, it's his skin. Or tan with the T. Brown, tan. And I think we stopped at that. I'm sorry this week was not as clear. If you have questions for me, you can contact me by email or call me. So thank you and have a wonderful, blessed week.